I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sick and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
All right, we should be able to try
All dogs in this beat.
Someone's trying to enjoy their salad. They're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
Shout out.
Who's got the dogs in the house?
What up, though? Welcome to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Nicholas Koloff, my guy Spencer Raxter. We had Art and Jake's in Northville. We're partying here, all right, because my favorite holiday, I told you guys yesterday, Cinco de Mayo.
Let's go.
We're celebrating with the Margs, boys. They got the prickly pear Paloma, the blood orange crush, and the feisty Fiesta Margarita.
Fiesta Margarita.
And they also, once
Happy
the Pistons
birthday to
game
Clarissa.
starts, happy birthday to Clarissa. Her birthday was yesterday. Shout out. Pistons Margarita. There's a Pistons Margarita tonight.
Yeah, there's a
dude, I gotta
playoff
have
Pistons
that. Yeah.
Margarita. $13 Motor City Marg. It's Casamigos Blanco with blue Curiaco, triple sec, Island Oasis mix, and Tajin on Zerim. Shout out, and real quick,
I got the prickly pear.
happy birthday to my sister. It's my sister's
Shout
birthday
out.
today. So
That's right.
happy birthday to my sister. She got engaged over the weekend, and it's her, huge rock.
Shout out.
So whoever I'm marrying, don't expect that. Shout out Alex. Damn it, got it, dude.
Spencer's kid's going to be playing hockey.
My kid might be playing hockey. You never know.
We just found out.
Shut up. But shout out to Art and Jake's for having us as always. And make sure you come to Art and Jake's because on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, they've got $5 all-day IPAs and $5 water hazards from Founders Brewing Company. So make sure you come to Art and Jake's and get you some of that. Support Michigan companies, Art and Jake's, Founders Brewing Company.
Absolutely.
It's a match made in heaven. And Woodward Sports. Aaron with the super chat says Pistons in 6. Let's go. Let's go.
I feel better about today.
Do you?
I really do. Yeah,
You should.
I felt a little more nervous today.
I think
Do
I
you?
do too.
Yeah. More nervous?
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's
so
new.
It switched.
It's new. Yeah.
I was you guys yesterday. I guess I'm you guys yesterday again today. I don't know.
Let's check out that stat. Cleveland has won the last 12 postseason games versus the Detroit Pistons. Obviously, a lot of those.
LeBron James.
Yeah. And that was, Reggie Jackson, KCP, Andre Drummond. But I'm more excited for it tonight. I think I just get nervous as we get closer to it.
Yeah.
I think the Pistons come out firing. If you can take two, take two at home. Just find a way to do it. It's going to be a dogfight early, feeling people out. But I'm so excited for tonight. Spenny, you said you were a little bit more nervous as well.
Yeah.
What makes you, a little bit more nervous? Or is it just the excitement of, being into the next round finally for the Detroit Pistons?
Yeah, it's the excitement. It's the new matchup, new challenges. You kind of knew what you had in Orlando. You kind of knew they were broken, and you were going to take advantage of that. Cleveland coming off of a big series win for themselves. A lot of storylines in this one. Donovan Mitchell has never made it past the semifinal round. J.B. Bickerstaff coming back to play the team that fired him. A lot of stuff going on, and just new faces. And this team has been very good at defending Cade Cunningham this year. So that is something that he's going to have to overcome, which I expect him to. I expect him to go out there and just to continue to be the guy that we've seen so far this postseason. But Cleveland does a good job on him, right, Chris?
Yeah, Cleveland does a good job on him, but I like what Cade said in that Orlando series. He said it's a privilege to play with this pressure. It's a privilege to have these pressure moments, and I think that's exactly how he's going to attack this because, well, you brought up all of the Donovan Mitchell, the Harden, all of those stories. Let's see. What are you trying right now?
We might need to grab a glass of ice with a lemon slice as well.
This is the Founders Water Hazard.
What was that? Yeah. I'm gonna finish on the break because the wings are phenomenal. I had to stack some wings before, but we got the water hazard out as well. Shout out to Founders.
We're trying the Founders Water Hazard. Really, it's a vodka cocktail. It's their first canned cocktail. Looks like some Honolulu Blue action in there.
I very much approve.
That looks delicious. I'm okay for a second, Easy.
Dude, what?
That's amazing.
I might have to get the water hazard
this tastes
over
like
some
Mountain Dew.
Really?
This tastes like straight Mountain Dew.
It is 5% alcohol that you could. I mean, they talked about big time drink at the golf course.
This is dangerous, man.
Good, dude. Nick, try it. Just take a sip.
I'm okay for a sec. Thank you.
It's all right.
It tastes like Baja Blast.
It tastes exactly. It tastes exactly like Baja
Blast.
Okay.
Maybe not.
He's fine.
Yeah. It was a crazy game.
I know.
Jesus Christ, Easy.
What do you do this
How many fucking times do you have to say no? The water hazards from Founders are delicious.
That drink looks as delicious as well.
How's the
Easy
margarita?
has
You
up
want to
there.
smell it?
How's the margarita?
Let me get a whiff. All right.
Jesus, man.
Whoa, that smells good.
Shout out to the Founders Water Hazards.
Ooh.
How's the margarita?
That's good.
Yeah, which one did you get?
I got the prickly pear.
Oh, prickly pear. Prickly pear's good.
Oh, the Paloma. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Gordo. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Chris and Brendan.
Shout out Rachel.
And shout out Rachel. Shout out Rachel. Shout out Wilford Brimley. They have a lot in common. Just kidding. We're happy you're okay. Listen, the Detroit Pistons need to take care of business.
Yeah.
And it needs to start tonight.
What I was gonna say before those, I gotta get one of those. By the way, I gotta try one of those. I gotta see what those are like.
Have the rest of them.
But in the meantime, perfect.
Live, baby.
Before you give your take, let's get
Yeah,
Chris is a lightweight. We gotta be careful.
Just drink it. I don't got cooties. I'm not Neil. Not Big Herp over here.
Okay.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk.
Oh, I'm drunk right now.
No, that is really good though. That does not taste like alcohol.
Blast, doesn't it?
That's smooth.
Fix your camera.
You know what's not smooth though is the Cavs. You talked about all of the pressure that the Cavs have in this series. That's exactly what I think is going to play into the Pistons' advantage. The Pistons, we would be disappointed if we lost this series, but ultimately Pistons fans would be like, okay, we survived that series against Orlando. We're not the worst one seed ever. Whereas Cleveland, they got all this pressure. And what have those guys done every single time they've had pressure? Harden's been in the playoffs every single year of his career. And every single year, like clockwork, he fails at some point, yes. Every single year.
Chris, you're wrong. I'm not happy.
No.
I'm not happy with one series victory. Obviously, it feels good, and you needed it, and you need to get it under your belt. This was the number one team in the Eastern Conference. The Boston Celtics are no longer in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
That was the boogeyman.
Check it out.
The Pistons should not be happy with the first win. They should not be comfortable with the first round win. Pistons fans should not be comfortable with the first series win.
I think you're allowed to be happy, man.
You're allowed to be happy,
2008.
but if you lose in the second round, you can't just be like, oh, okay, at least we won one round. No, fuck that. You need to, at the very least, get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I mean, I definitely want that to happen. But I think we went into this playoffs kind of knowing what our team was, and they're knocking the training wheels off for the first year after year one. But we all knew, and we all wanted the deadline for a reason. But, again, you're allowed to be disappointed. I'm not taking away from that. But I'm enjoying it. First playoff series wins since 2008. I'm enjoying them being in the national media talks. I enjoy them talking about for a championship. That has not happened ever in my life since 2008.
They're the favorite to win. They're the favorite to win this series. They're a top 4 team in championship odds.
Yep.
They had 60 wins on the season. They're the number 1 team in the East. If they don't win this series, it's displayoffs.
Definitely.
You can be happy with the series win, but it doesn't stop there.
Yes. And this is one of the boogeymen that we picked out as well. When the playoffs started, the teams we all agreed on as a show Boston, and Cleveland. I think we were all on board with that one.
My number one.
This is Cleveland.
Yeah.
My number one worry was Cleveland. When you talk about Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, talk about that size for a team that, tries to beat you in the paint, which the Detroit Pistons will try to, with guys like Mobley and Allen that can clean up crazy when it comes to just blocking and affecting shots. I think that's going to be a big time, discomfort for a guy like Asar Thompson that wants to get inside. Jalen Duren really needs to step it up, as we've seen him do a couple times this season against Cleveland.
Yeah.
But Eazy, you said that the Pistons knew what it was going into this postseason, post-trade deadline. I think they didn't know what it was, and that's why Trajan Langdon wanted to see what he had, and what he has is a team that, I still think that they should be an underdog in this series, but they are a favorite.
Yeah.
And, I think they're in for an absolute dogfight. That's why we were barking on the way in
Real
here.
quick, let me
Because
spot
this
you.
is going to be a dogfight type series. Like, Pistons aren't going to sweep the Cavs, and the Cavs aren't sweeping, the Pistons. I'll tell you that straight up. This one's going late.
Yeah, hell no, they're not sweeping us. But the thing that you said, the deadline, is we haven't won a playoff series yet. We haven't won a playoff game yet. So I think this is them testing the waters out so he can find out how much does he want to go in next year. How much of the foundation does he have? What is it?
From Adam in the D, do you ever tuck your
Adam from the D says, Nick, do you ever tuck your hog and look in the mirror and say, I'm a pretty girl?
I do not, Adam, but that is hilarious.
And then we got Evan Murphy in the super chat. He says, shout out to the goats on the desk, man. Pistons at 7. Shout out to you, brother. And then I saw this one in there. It was not a super chat, but it was just a regular chat, but it was so good. It was almost super. Josh by YouTube. He says, golden voice or golden herp?
Oh, God.
And Neil, the golden herp rule.
Shout out to Evan Murphy and Adam from the D, always bringing the full
I'm going to get a
super
cold sore in a
chats.
couple weeks. I've been talking so much shit.
Listen,
to
I
Neil.
don't like bullying people, but when I first started,
Neil deserves it.
I was bad. Take easy.
Yeah, Neil deserves it.
When Jeff Fife-Brady was here,
Yeah?
he called Jeff a bitch.
He did call Jeff a bitch.
He's picking on these Michigan fans and my good buddy Nick. Trying to rile up Spinny.
Yeah, he does.
What's up, Big Hurt?
Big hurt.
Pull up, Big Hurt.
Big
Where
hurt.
you at, Big Hurt?
So you're saying Neil bullies children? Is what you're saying.
He does. He does.
Big Herp on Big Lesbian Energy. That's what the people are saying, dude.
Oh, God.
I'm just reading words on the screen.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to get your predictions into the chat as
love you,
well.
Neil.
Smash that
Brendan
like
and Neil
button.
at the desk.
Subscribe to Woodward Sports.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit. All right, we're going to go to break. Adam from the D says Neil deserves herpes. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I
All right.
say it.
Deserves
That's what
it
he
is
does.
crazy.
Neil's my
Deserves
guy.
nuts.
That's my guy.
Deserves it. It's
Neil
nuts.
does talk a lot of shit, though, so, I mean, I can't back him too much.
Dude,
You got to dish it. You got to take it. Pause.
I usually don't like buffalo sauce in most places because it's just hot. Like, that's the flavor. I don't get why people eat it. That's actually pretty good.
I do
Yeah,
just got to
the Buffalo
say,
wings are
some buttery
incredible.
almost.
also,
That is smooth.
these Founders water hazards are insane.
They're nuts.
They literally taste like Baja Blast. They don't taste like alcohol at all.
Okay, wear the shirt.
Wear the shirt.
Wear the shirt.
Wear the shirt.
Shirt.
Let's
Brendan's
go.
wearing the shirt. All right,
go.
let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll talk
But he
some
did wear the
Pistons.
shirt they wore when they won. He wore the shirt they wore when they lost.
Oh, he did.
We're checking if they're quarters at merchants right now.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
He said we're checking if the quarter zip merchants.
He said this is a guts check mode.
It's a cut.
I've worn on Game 5 when the Pistons won. I wore the same quarter zip pants, shoes for the next few games. Came back from 3-1.
Yeah.
Have not washed it, keeping it like that. This is the gut check time. If they lose tonight, then I'll go back to that, not washing it until we win the chip. But this is
That's fair.
the are they quarter zip merchants?
Seeing
are
if
they
they're
not?
quarter zip merchants. I wore the Ben Wallace shirt because this is what I wore during Game 7, and they absolutely dominated.
Love that.
So, yeah, got to keep the energy going. Tribe and Wyland says, wear the fucking shirts. Yeah, wear the shirts, people. Detroit, show out in
Wave
Game
the
1
towels.
like you showed out in Game 7, and the Pistons will win. All right, let's go to break. Chris, who do we got to tell them about?
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness. I just got back from Planet Fitness. Hit shoulders today. Looked like a monster. It was listen. I moved to Royal Oak, obviously, and we moved studios, so I'm not going to the Birmingham Planet Fitness
Fancy.
anymore. But luckily, there are so many Planet Fitnesses in Michigan. There is one 1.5 miles away from the studio. So I went there today, and it was my first day, shoulders in the tank top, looking like a monster showing out. You can do the same thing. Go to planetfitness.com and find a location near you today. Planet Fitness, join in club or online. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
The Massage Chair House at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc, holding it down. Yeah, he used to help people with back issues. He still helps people with back issues. He sold his practice. Now he's selling massage chairs at the largest massage chair showroom this side of the Mississippi. Just head over to massagechairhouse.com, book your appointment, or go see him in person.
All right, listen.
Yeah, girl, you not get the chance to break me heart 2 times, although me love you. I really, really love you. God knows I'm in love you.
All right.
Yeah, girl, you not get the chance to disrespect me 2 times.
We make a lot of jokes. We make a lot of jokes. We say wear the shirts. The Pistons game 1 against the Cavs.
Breaking news.
They're doing a stripe out. So that means the sections of the stadium are different colors. They're doing black and white.
I like
Wear the shirts.
Wear them.
Wear the shirts. You have to. You remember what San Antonio looked like game 1? You remember how cool? You remember
when they lost
Tim
last
Duncan
night?
and David in game 1, series 1, when they won with the stripe out that I'm talking about? No.
Had a stripe out last night,
They
they
lose
lost.
last night. Wear the shirts.
They did lose last night.
Easy. Shut up. Wear the shirts, please. You want a cool environment? You want to say you're a basketball city? You want to say you're basketball fans? Wear the shirts.
And guys, I promise you could keep the ice out. Like, you don't got to tuck the ice because I know that's Detroit's thing. Like they always got to put that shit on. But keep the shirt and then just pull the ice out. You're good.
I'm gonna hire some crackheads to rob people coming out of there that aren't wearing the shirts. So if you walk out of LCA, you got your ice on, you're feeling yourself, you're not wearing the shirt, you're getting your chain snatched.
I don't give a fuck. Just cheer.
Wear
That's
the
all I
shirts.
need. Be loud.
Wear the shirt.
or wear black or white within your zone.
Speaking of the Spurs,
You got
what?
beat.
Yeah, they did.
They did get beat.
Crazy. Hey,
We talked about the Wemby K thing yesterday.
yeah.
That was
Maybe
crazy.
it's Ant K.
Wemby and Ant.
Maybe Ant K's conversation we need to be having.
That would be a hell of a finals.
It would be Ant versus Asar and Cade versus Jaden McDaniels.
Ooh, fuck.
That'd be tough.
That would be
That's
tough.
for both
crazy.
sides.
Yeah.
That would be so
I mean, they're the Western us, but obviously different players. But the defense and physicality is their game. You know?
Gobert, Durant,
Gobert Durant.
I will say on
Tobias, Julius.
I will say on the shirt thing real quick, so I see it in the chat, wear the shirts, the Booster Club is ready to rip.
Allegedly, allegedly.
People want to wear their own outfits and give out towels or something. You got to give them the XL, double XL. Like, you cannot be giving away mediums.
There you go.
That's true,
Straight
too.
up.
I
You
testify.
got to know what's going
Put
on
the
there.
2X on the seats and wear the shirts.
Exactly.
If you got David Robinson and Tim Duncan wearing the shirts, you can wear the shirts.
Or keep the towels going because that's what we had when we won Game 7. Just cheer.
You got to have something. Just be loud and be proud. I saw
loud.
to get in today, it was only $68.
No way. Really?
On an app.
We got to scalp these Cleveland.
On Schmingstein.
It's not freaking sponsoring us.
Yeah.
They're sponsors, buddy.
Exactly.
Honestly, Brendan.
Honestly, I've been trying.
Hey, Brendan.
She's working on that.
You got to get us some StubHub Connects. All right, get on that.
Yes. Honestly.
R.I.P.
But, if you're looking to
Check
go
it
to the
out.
game, pull up. Go to the game.
Go to the game.
It's less than,
That's crazy.
$100
Yeah,
to
don't
get
let
in.
the
My
Cavs
thing is,
fans
too, is
go.
like at 68,
Exactly.
you sit at the bar and watch the game.
Yeah.
Inside the stadium, though.
Or you can come here to Art and Jake's.
Or you come here and Jake.
And watch the game
for sure.
on all of these amazing TVs. And if you come to Art and Jake's,
It is a Tuesday, and it was a pretty quick turnaround, too.
Yep.
it was
Exactly.
very quick turnaround.
Yeah.
I'm sure later the games.
But if you come to Art and Jake's on Monday, Thursday, or Sunday, you could get $5 Founders.
$5?
$5 IPAs all day IPAs, and $5 Water Hazards. This is the first time I've tried this. It literally tastes exactly like Baja Blast Mountain Dew. It is really good.
This
That's
tastes like
crazy.
the good times of yesteryear. The Cinco de Mayo
This tastes like
special.
busting your first nut.
That's crazy.
No, the taste?
That's wild. These are today only, by the way. Cinco de Mayo margaritas, just today. You want to try that Pistons margarita?
Yeah.
You want to try the prick?
I am going to try a Pistons margarita at some point.
I committed to one, too.
Bruh.
Maybe we'll split it.
Over under for when
not
Spencer
splitting
ends up in rehab. 2 to 3 months, says Mike Smith. I mean,
What is that?
You better take the over on that. I've been going about 29 years strong here, no rehab. So they tried to get me to go
There's
to
a
rehab, but I said
No.
Come on,
Yeah,
can't there was one period where I might have benefited from it, but I fought my way out of it and I persevered. Shout out Michigan State.
Chat, you hear that? He's
Chat.
vulnerable. You can push him down.
Yeah. You just got to get me with the right vice.
Yeah.
Talk about vulnerable. People say, they take the Pistons glasses off. This team can be, looked at sometimes if they're not able to shoot the three and Cleveland clogs up the paint, like we could be in trouble. But I'm going to ask you guys a different question here, a different spin on it. Okay. Obviously, with Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, out of those four guys, who concerns you the most in this Detroit Pistons series out of the four big names for the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Evan Mobley.
Okay,
Yep,
not both of you, all three?
Yep, he's the difference maker.
Two-way
Wow.
You know what you're getting from the guards. You know what you're getting from the guards. Up and down play. But the bigs, Jarrett Allen, kind of know what you're getting there. Evan Mobley's the one where that matchup, if they put him on a star and let him roam, we'll see how Cade responds to that. Because that right there, that matchup could dictate the series.
Well, they were talking, Neil was always talking about those high pick and rolls.
Yeah.
Them coming off. Evan Mobley can guard Cade. He's better than probably most people, to be honest with you. Evan Mobley's a great defender.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And
this team is really good. I saw Windhorst put it out there. Cade was 10 of 35 against the Cavaliers in dunks and layups.
Yeah.
Not shots in the paint.
Wow.
Dunks and layups.
Yeah.
That is a
They
red
got Dean
flag.
Wade, too. Dean Wade's probably going to try to put on him tonight.
That is
Dean
a red
Wade has
flag.
length.
Yeah.
He has length.
That is like the white version
But-
of Dean Wade. It would be
Yeah,
Cade
that's
Cunningham
crazy.
was also just shooting 61% from
Yes.
three.
So I think some of that might carry over.
I think it will, too.
I watched, by the way, I've never been more wrong in my life doing this than I was in my expectations of the 76ers last night. I'm going to come out and say that right now.
That's a good point.
My Lord.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
in my life than last night. Do you like when I'm wrong?
Was that Bomber or who was or Trav? Trav.
Oh,
Okay.
Trav.
I was pissed at Trav last night. I'm texting him about word shit. He's not texting me back when he texts the group that. I want to drive to Toledo and beat his ass. I left the group chat for a minute. But either way,
I tap in sometimes when he does that to me for the Tigers.
I was wrong.
Like, fuck.
I was dead ass wrong. But the point is, though, New York Knicks were on fire coming off the blowout they gave the Atlanta Hawks. Detroit Pistons maybe bring a little bit of that same energy.
I think they will. I do
Rolling
think
hot,
they will. Staying
crowd
at home.
ready to. Yeah, exactly.
Staying at home. The
Slept in
shooters,
their own bed?
Yeah, slept in
Yep.
their I think Cade's going to be Cade. We know we're going to get, 30 and 8 from him every game.
Ooh.
We got the water hazard with the way it's supposed to be drank.
Look at that.
How they
What
want to
is
do
that
it.
mixed with?
We have Yo, it's blue?
This is just straight water hazard. Honolulu blue.
Over ice with a lemon slice.
Oh, my. This.
Over ice with the lemon slice there.
Over ice with the lemon slice. It tastes so nice. It made me think twice about buying anything
maybe even
other
thrice.
than water hazard. Because the price is right thrice on the week. When you look at Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, you can get that for $5 here at Art and Jake's.
Let's go. Wow. Hell of a read.
Lice. Bryce, generational drinks. No. But no, this is actually really good.
Yeah, these are both phenomenal.
We really haven't had a bad one yet. I would say the worst one, no offense, White Claw. Not a White Claw guy at all.
Were you here for
shout out the cooler, though.
No, we had one golf drink. I'm trying to think what it was.
I remember
the
it.
Mulligan.
Yeah.
Did not like it.
No.
I don't think I was there for that one.
No.
The 8 Mile or the
unless they come back,
then I love
Gypsy
vodka.
Let's just put a nail in this segment.
Loves
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
You don't got to worry about that though with the Founders water hazards because
I think
honestly,
the Pistons
these are really
can roll in with some momentum tonight because of how big Game 7 was. Kate Cunningham finding that identity, knowing that he's really fucking him.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously got a little bias in ourselves, but like other people are starting to insert Kate in the top 5 conversation. We talk about how he has no haters because he plays an ethical style. You know, except for Stick. Jesus, he sucks. I love you, Stick. What the hell, man?
Stick. That's your worst take ever. It's worse than loving Jared Goff as much as you do.
He's the worst.
Yeah, actually.
He's the worst Detroit sports. I love him, but the worst kind of Detroit sports fan is Stick, to be honest with you. But either way, Cade finding himself, or just knowing that he's got that dog in him. Duran finding himself.
Yeah.
Tobias knowing that he can take a step up. We're going to be feeling good. Whooping some ass tonight. I'm feeling it.
I think so too. I think it's going to be a pretty comfortable win.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Let's fucking go. You guys all mentioned Mobley. Nobody mentioned Allen, who looked pretty damn good. We talked about. Do you guys, to be fair, with Jalen Duran, do you guys think it was more of a Wendell Carter thing, or just Young in his career being in the playoffs for the second time? Expected to be that number 2 guy that maybe got him a little bit, or do you think Jalen Duran is projected to thrive right here? This is different. This is regular season, or this isn't regular season anymore. Obviously, a lot of the Pistons look different. What is this fun stat, Easy?
Jalen Duran in matchups against the Cleveland Cavaliers this year, total only 12 offensive rebounds. In all 4 matchups. I think it was a Wendell Carter thing. I said the Cavaliers. I apologize. Against the Magic.
Oh.
Yes,
so
Magic.
I was going to say, that's not a fun stat. That's a scary stat.
I apologize.
Okay. I think Asar had 15.
Wendell, on top of the mental blockage there, they just matched up well against
He's a thicker guy, too.
But against the Cavaliers, Chris gave those numbers yesterday, averaging 28 points a game.
28.5, and I did confirm Easy. Jared Allen was in both of those games. Yeah. Jared Allen was guarding them both those games. Jared Allen, his miraculous 22 points, I think it was 19 rebounds, 17 rebounds in Game 7. Whatever that stat line was, brought his totals to 11 and 6 for the playoffs. Wow. So when I tell you I watched that series, Jared Allen had one good game. That's it. Yeah. This guy has shown time and time again, he is not that in the playoffs. Tobias Harris is averaging more rebounds in the playoffs than Jared Allen.
Damn.
I'm telling you, man, I think this is a game. I think this is a series where Jalen Duran gets back to. And Jalen Duran knows it. He knows that he got lucky that we pulled through that last series because now he's able to get that second chance to earn that supermax. And this is how he does it. This is a favorable matchup. This is one where you've seen him have success in the regular season. I think he's going to have that success here because this is his chance to get that supermax back on the table if he balls out in this series, and it's a reason you win. I think he's going to end up being a better player in this series than James Harden. I think this is going to be a Jalen. I think this is going to be a Jalen Duran.
Write it down and don't forget so we make fun of him later.
I like it.
Jalen Duran over James Harden.
I'm not mad at it for
Score
Chris.
more.
I like just a better player.
Just a better player.
More impact. DNCENT says Jalen Duran 6+ points in the first quarter is plus 220.
I
like that.
6+ or over 6.5.
6+.
I put a nice chunk of change on Duran 20 tonight.
I don't hate that.
It was plus 230 or plus 250.
Duran's gonna have. You want a hot take? You want to go hot take? Jalen Duran will have a 20-20 game in this series.
That is a hot take.
He will have.
I like that.
He will have one. He, like you said, he dominates this team, man.
Yeah.
And I think for him to, I don't want to say overcome, but to get over that first real like playoff hump that he had, going up against the ex-girlfriend's new man, not struggling, not playing the way you want to. The fans are coming at you. I came at him, and he answered in Game 7, and he went out there, and he looked like the Jalen Duren of old. I think that'll roll into a series that he's really comfortable playing against this team, playing against these bigs. They're going to send a lot of bodies at Cade. I think he's going to get a lot of alley-oop dunks in this one. We didn't see a lot of that. Didn't see a lot of rim-rattling dunks from Jalen Duren. I think we see some big ones in this. Until later in the series, man, and I'm telling you, like, we're talking about the Pistons having a short turnaround. The Cavs have a shorter turnaround, and Harden is an old guard. He's no spring chicken. So I think that this turnaround drastically favors the Pistons in this game. And I think that the Pistons, if they could win this one, I have a lot of confidence that they could get this done in 5 or 6. I think the Pistons are really set to punk the Cleveland Cavaliers in this series. I think so, too. Before we get to you, Nick, Super Morty Man says B-Ball Paul Reed is one of the best players on this team, Woodward Sports. Shout out to Paul Reed. Game 6 Paul Reed will never be forgotten. Never forgotten.
Legendary moment in Game 7. That old Oakland County man rocking the Paul Reed jersey backwards.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was crazy.
That was pretty sweet.
I saw a lot of jersey reversals.
Yeah, that was the thing.
That was crazy. Thing, dude. I've never seen that. But I'm not concerned about Jared Allen at all on the offensive side. I think to me, I wanted to bring him up because of his Jared Allen defensively. You talked about like there could be some more potential lobs. I think with his ability to get up for some of those lobs does concern me. I would like to try to, force a guy like Jared Allen into foul trouble where you have to see Mobley kind of take that 5 spot almost a little bit and start to use Jalen Duren's weight against a guy like Evan Mobley if we can get Jarrett Allen out of there early. So watch out for his 2.3 blocks per game that he brings to the table coming off of last series. That's what he averaged last series in their 7 games. So
a scrub. A bona fide scrub.
Jakob Poeltl will
can't play.
Chris, he's a bona fide scrub.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen you this chesty about a series. This is nice. This is nice to hear from you, Chris.
The more you look at it, and we can get to the numbers, we can get to the lineups, whatever you want to get to next in this Pistons preview. But the more you look at this, the more favorable it is for the Detroit Pistons. The Cavs do have a plan to win. They do have an outline to win. And that difference is, like we said, Evan Mobley. But the Pistons have a lot of pathways, a lot of numbers, a lot of data to support that these two teams, the Pistons match up great. I know the regular season was what it was head-to-head, but if you look at the totality of the first round of the playoffs plus the entire regular season, you look at the 80-game sample size of who these teams are outside of playing each other, and you love what the Pistons bring to this matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You really do when you get into it. So stick tuned. We'll
stick tuned.
Stick tuned.
Stick
Not
tuned.
Just cartoons. It's stick tunes.
Easy. What are you about to grab here shortly? I saw something bomb on the menu.
So shout out to my guys over at Gold Crown to partook on my way here.
Damn.
Brisket Street Quesadilla, chopped beef brisket, caramelized onions, cheddar jack cheese, chipotle aioli, barbecue sauce, Spanish rice.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds fucking
That does sound really good.
Art and Jace doing it better than anybody else. We're drinking water hazards. We got some prickly pear palomas going down. They got margaritas. They're going to have Pistons margaritas as well. Make sure you guys come, tap in. We're at the Northville location, but there's tons of location throughout Michigan, so make sure to check out the closest one to you.
Check it out, Art and Jake. Shout out. And shout out to Founders, again, at Art and Jake's on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. You can get $5 water hazards or $5 all-day IPAs from Founders. And this is the first time we've tried these. They're really good.
They are really good.
They're really good.
Fucking blue.
Yeah, they're 5%.
Oh, we're mixing.
Oh, he's crossing the beams.
Oh, so cool. Let's go.
He's getting annihilated.
Let me try. No, this is beer. Vodka cocktails.
Do it.
No, it's beer.
Try it.
Do it.
Drink a little bit more of the beer so you don't have to drink all of it. I tell you, it's probably going to taste good.
Heavyweights, y'all need to do a food tasting segment. We'll have to try the brisket. The brisket quesadilla that's going to be coming out. Spenny's mixing drinks over here. Easy's talking
Easy's
shit.
a turd.
Dude, this is so good. I thought I'd make it good.
I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be good.
It was never going to be good.
Shout out. You guys want to just keep pushing? Are we going to push through? Are we going to push through?
Yeah, let's push through.
Okay.
Chris, I want to ask you, because you are very brazen in this series. Aside from Jalen Duren, what is it? What is it that makes you so confident in this?
Again, it's just the strengths. It's just the strengths of this Piston team and how they get it done.
Like
is
what?
The Cavs' weaknesses. The way that the Pistons, we know that the half-court offense is trouble. We've seen in a series that if you can make it a half-court series, that the Pistons struggle. It's very tough to score in the half-court. It's very tough for the Pistons to get to 100 points without points in transition, points in the paint, all of that stuff. But that's where the Cavs are at their worst. That's where the Cavs are at their worst, is points in the paint. So points off turnovers, those type of things. So I have confidence that the Pistons are going to be able to get those easy points, enough of those, and their elite defense too. And their elite defense is going to be enough to slow it down, make it into a 90 to 100 game. 100. And if the points gets 90 to 100, we've seen time and time again that favors the Detroit Pistons. So I just think matchup-wise, I think data-wise, I think everything you look at, it favors the Pistons. I think the only reason the line is so close is because so much of the public just thinks it's Cavs. Because when you look at the top-ended roster, like the Cavs are no doubt a talented roster. They're more talented than the Pistons offensively. But when you look at the teams matching up, it plays very well for Detroit.
I really liked your point about them getting in transition more, because you're right. We didn't see a lot of that in Orlando, and when you saw the defense working, when you saw them getting in transition, that's when you had the fucking 30-3 runs and the 30-19 stuff, because the Pistons' half-court offense is Cade Cunningham. So that's always going to be there. He's always going to get to the paint. He's always going to score his. He's always going to find open shooters. But when they get running, that just adds so much to their offense. And that's when they really start suffocating teams.
Well, that's what happened with Duren. We started waking up in the back half of that series. You get the defense and the offensive boards, two things that give you extra opportunities to score points.
I think one guy that we haven't brought up too much has been Donovan Mitchell, who's putting up just south of 27 points per game against the Pistons throughout his career. We all remember what happened. The Pistons passed on Donovan Mitchell, and it seems like this is one of the guys that every time he plays us, he gets hot. He's making those tough shots, and it looks good when he's doing it. He's swishing them, talking a little bit of shit. And I think this is not just a matchup to him. I think this is a game against the Pistons, and for some reason, he likes going off against the Detroit Pistons. To me, Donovan Mitchell is the number one guy for me in this series. To me, he is like a Paolo in a sense of he could go off for 30-plus in every game of this series, and it wouldn't surprise me. And it's all about the other guys. Can you turn James Harden into, that traffic cone who's turning the ball over like crazy? Can you turn him into that? Donovan Mitchell, to me, is going to shine like a star, close to what Cade Cunningham's doing. It's all about locking down guys like James Harden and not letting a guy like Jared Allen go for like more than 15 points.
Wrong. No, but Donovan, you're right. You're right. Donovan Mitchell does always have a grudge against the Pistons when he plays them. J.B. Bickerstaff got fired because of Donovan Mitchell.
Fuck yeah.
From the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Spin zone.
And unlike the Paolo Banchero, he's going to be able to find his way off of guys. Donovan Mitchell is going to be the assignment of Asar Thompson. So he is the primary defender for Donovan Mitchell for the entire series is going to be Asar Thompson. And he is going to be giving him hell because when Asar was the primary defender of anybody in the Orlando series, they shot 20% lower than what they were doing previous to that. Asar Asylum is real, and
he only lost 40% in the paint.
It's not like you can hide him Asar is going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, the only thing that would make me think they put him on Harden is this year they played him on point guards a lot.
Yes.
In big games.
I think they will.
And I think that might be smart, too, because of Harden becoming that turnover factory in some situations. Like, I want Asar to encourage that.
The issue
didn't he play on Desmond Bane all of last series?
Yeah, but that's Desmond Bane is like
guard.
but that was kind of their guy. They're off.
It wasn't a point guard, though.
Because he was too small for Franz.
I don't know if he's on him all series.
So that was like Desmond Bane was the secondary playmaker.
He's on him or Jalen Suggs.
I think you put him on Harden because then You can neutralize a lot of the drive and kicks. You can neutralize the lob threats to Jared Allen. You can take away a lot of their offense. And Mitchell, what I would have him do is, because who's Mitchell going to guard? If he's guarding Duncan Robinson, run 30 million screens around a game, tire that man out, get his legs short, and that's going to be an issue for
Rip Hamilton.
That's going to be an issue for Donovan Mitchell in the closing of games. And we all know Harden in the closing of playoff games. So, I think this Piston team will be able to kind of just drag them out to the waters. And
is Cade going to guard Mitchell?
Cade, that's what it is.
I think he is.
It's one or the other. Like, you're either being guarded by Asar Thompson or Cade Cunningham.
I think
So
both of these players specifically, Cade, he has a tend to do it early. It is little tick-tacky, get the hand in there. Can't be doing it against these guys in James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. They will get to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Mitchell's getting there above 6 times a game. And obviously Harden and his foul baiting ass, he's led the league in free throw attempts over 6 times. So, watch out for those 2 specific guys because we cannot have Asar getting in foul trouble, let alone our superstar in Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
So just make sure keeping your hand in the cookie jar.
Well, that's why I
don't
say
get caught
too,
with it in the cookie jar.
Is you got to make sure. I mean, you might have to risk a little bit to establish this as a physical series because that is our brand of basketball. And it's like whatever you got to do to make that the pace of the game, make sure they're going back and forth with you so the refs know in this series to let them go a little bit. You got to do that early in this one, in my opinion.
I think that's a great point.
At least
dang.
That's it? Oh, dude.
Shout out
to Art
That was
Jakes.
where you're getting excited for.
Yeah.
Wow.
That looks amazing.
Let's flash it on the cam right here.
Yeah, show it to the camera.
Yeah.
Show the people what you're working with.
Come on.
Hey! Shout out to Cinco de Mayo here at Art and Jakes. Give it a try, Easy. Give it a review, and then we'll go to break.
Cleaner.
Oh, that's a thick boy.
That thing's thick as
I'm going to get one with the sauce
That
on
looks like
too.
a real good quesadilla, not going to lie. That can't not be good, right? That looks
so good.
That looked like a great bite. What is that, just steak, or is it like birria?
It's brisket, shredded brisket.
Brisket.
Yeah.
Wow. Come get a brisket quesadilla here from Art and Jakes. Did you see the reaction of my compadre? It's Cinco de Mayo. You should be eating quesadillas. You should be drinking margaritas, and you should be having a good time. Because Cade Cunningham is about to come and destroy the Cavaliers.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
All right, we're going to go to break. Great choice. Thank you.
Ready to talk about all day?
I'm ready to talk about all day, especially because here at Art and Jakes on Monday, Thursday, and Sundays, all-day IPA is $5 all day. So come check it out. All Day IPA is the name brand when it comes to IPAs. It's been around now for 15 years. It is their 15-year anniversary. It's delicious. They have perfected what they do in the IPA game, and they're known worldwide. Founders, Michigan company, support them here at Art and Jakes. All Day IPA, nothing better.
Check it out.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into Easy.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Mad Packs, baby. If you don't know, now you know. Mad Packs is the top when it comes to premium pre-rolls in the game. They got the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks. They've got flower-only pre-rolls. And, like, we talk about it all the time. You know, we smoke Mad Packs a lot, and we're like, oh, this is the best. This is good stuff. Why? Why is it the best? Why is it so good? Why does it taste?
Tell me why.
They took us up to New Buffalo in their RV, and on the way, we stopped at their Grow Up. We stopped at their packaging company. We stopped at every stop a Mad Packs takes along the way before it reaches your hand. And it is the best quality product. It is the best quality equipment. It is the best quality facilities. They do everything top of the line, and that's why Mad Packs is top of the line. So go to getmadpacks.com and find it near you today. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
Shout out to Mad Packs.
Shout out to Arden Jakes. All right. And shout out to the Brisket Street Quesadilla. That's like you Cinco de Mayo. I veered a little away from the tacos. Still with quesadilla. Americanized it with a brisket. It was a perfect blend. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all my Mexican friends.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of my Mexican friends.
Enjoy some Caribbean music.
Enjoy some Caribbean music. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of our Mexican friends out there, and to everybody that just likes to get drunk.
Absolutely.
Preach.
I'm
drunk right now.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to Jeff. Realize Jeff's not here because it's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
You know, he
gets the day off.
Yeah, he gets the
day
day
off.
of
independence. You can go do whatever you
I'm
want.
surprised Chris didn't take it off and go to a pool party.
That reminds me, though, Juneteenth, I'll be gone.
Juneteenth, you're going to be off? Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's fair. You gonna have KG fill in for you again?
Debated. Maybe Skywalker. Maybe Skywalker steps up to the plate.
Skywalker is like the opposite of a black person. Like,
He really is.
Dude is porcelain.
Yeah.
Love him.
Porcelain is crazy.
Love him.
Shout out to
Curtis Schultz
everybody.
with the super chat in there. He says, let's go. Shout out to Diabetes Crew and happy Yo Mama weekend. And shout out. I don't know if I like that. But
Jesus
you
Christ.
want your fucking mouth. No, shout out to Curtis Schultz. We appreciate you, brother.
Shout out. We're celebrating Cinco de Mayo here at Arden Jakes, and also celebrating Game 1 because the Pistons won again, and they moved on for the first time since 2008, fellas. I woke up with a different, pep in my step today because the Pistons have another playoff game. Not just one, minimum four. I believe this bad boy is going 7, to be honest, but take care of business at home.
Stones and
This
6.
is what it's all about. The Pistons have to defend LCA, and we saw it get up in Game 7. Are you guys expecting this crowd to be similar to what it was for Game 7?
I am.
Do you think that Detroit understands the assignment?
I think they do.
It needs to be.
I think they do. And yes, Jamoke, we will be doing a live watch party right here from this very desk
Yes,
at Arden
sir.
Jakes. So make sure you guys tap in. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, I think that Detroit does understand what they're getting into. I think the Pistons and the Pistons fans really now know, like, okay, it's because we saw the Pistons kind of, pussyfooting around in the first couple games of the series. But they locked in, and I think the fans locked in as well. So, I think they'll be ready to go. They better be. Wear the shirts.
Exactly. With that being said, and when you're at home and you have the crowd behind you, your role players tend to step up and do a little bit more. And you saw that in Game 7 with a guy in Dennis Jenkins. Who is your guys' maybe X factor for the Detroit Pistons off of the bench that's not one of their starting rotation that you expect to step up in this game? Or is it even somebody in the rotation you think can take it next level?
Real quick, before we get into that, Adam from the D says, Heavy's about to morph into Steph Curry tonight and nail a bunch of Torta threes.
Let's go. Don't tell me twice.
No, but I'm be
From the back, my point got out my mouth got out my mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be eating birria tacos on them. It's gonna be like the picture of Eddie Murphy eating the steak off of. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on? How are you?
What's up, dude?
Appreciate you,
My
bro.
bad, brother.
Let's go.
I did one of those and I switched.
It's going to be like that picture of Eddie Murphy eating the steak off of a supermodel, but it's going to be me eating tacos off of a torta.
That time period, too. As a
Curtis Schultz says, I appreciate you as well, LO. It's all fun, no harsh feelings. Oh, I know.
Shout out, Curtis.
We bust balls on this show, man. We appreciate you, dude.
Off the bench, though, Nick?
You're off the bench.
Yeah, I'm seeing in here Schroeder versus LeVert. Oh, God. That gives me nightmares.
I forgot they have Schroeder.
I don't like that.
I hate that they got Schroeder.
Dude, it's LeVert or Javonte Green.
I'm looking at Javonte Green. I am. I think he shot the ball well in that Game 7, knocked down some open threes. He's going to have very similar opportunities in this one where Cade's going to create and give him open shots. Mm-hmm. And I think at home, he'll knock him down.
Yep.
Although
I agree with that.
Jenkins did have 30 points. What do you
Jenkins bold.
15, or he had 15
16.
plus. It was 16,
16,
I think.
Yeah.
No, in that big game he had against Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he had 30.
Oh, yeah, he had like a 30-piece.
Yeah, right before the Lions game. He was like
Yeah.
6 for 6 or something crazy like that.
Yeah, man. I hope Dennis Jenkins can continue that spark, continue that momentum into this series, because that offensive spark would be huge, especially because you know that they are going to attack Duncan Robinson and Dennis Jenkins consistently.
Yeah.
Harden and Mitchell are both isolation hunters. That's what they are. I mean, look, if you get into some of the numbers here, the Cavs are first in the NBA playoffs in three-pointers made off of no assists, meaning basically just self-created threes. Yeah. That's a bulk of their offense. I actually think that's a good thing for the Pistons because I actually like our one-on-one defense. So if you're relying on ISO threes, I know they got the people that are capable of making it, but I like the ability for Asar, for Cade, for these guys to contest those and make those very tough looks for the Pistons.
Harold Williams says Denise did nothing against the Raptors. Pistons better not let that fool go off.
I mean,
I don't think they will.
I saw, yeah.
Bring Ron off the bench when fucking Denise comes out there and put him on there just to not get him started.
I like that. He is a pest, as was put in the chat earlier. And I saw former NBA champion Spot in grad, Draymond Green, talk about how they cannot let, Dennis Schroeder be a pest to them and kind of get in their head and, be this guy that used to play for the team. Easy. I know you said you saw that clip too, but I guess to me, they can't, this isn't your buddy. This is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. I don't want you dapping him up before the game. I want you going up and put a knee in his chest.
Absolutely.
If he tries to go up at you. I want Asar trying to dunk over Dennis Schroeder. And if he does take a charge, make him pay for it. Make him hit the ground hard. That goes for everybody. I need Asar to be high flying like you've seen in that first round. He's taking a step in the next taking a step in the right direction. Asar Thompson with his finishing. So I want to see him continue to soar through the air. And if Jared Allen goes up, go up over him, baby. Yeah. Let's go, Asar Thompson.
Nitty Gritty with the super chat. Gotta read it.
Shout out.
Keep in your pants, Nitty. He says, hope all the boys eat a pink taco tonight. All right. Well, we appreciate you, brother. I hope everyone does too. But we do not.
Hashtag hope my boys have hogs.
Hashtag cook your meat. You shouldn't be eating pink tacos. Yeah. You should have fully cooked ground beef. But we do not promote sexual gratification, or we do not promote the violence upon others in any way. Everything we say and do is in comedic and satirical formats. Do not sue us. We are not real. You are not real.
You missed your chance to sue.
Yeah, you missed your chance. Could have got it down. Shout out to Big Herp. A lot of Big Herp in the chat. K-Boo says, WTF did I come into? Cinco de Mayo! What's up, baby? No.
Shout out.
But, yeah, we're having a lot of fun here at Art and Jake's. And make sure you come out because they got a lot of cool drink specials. They're doing margaritas all night. They got the $13 Motor City Marg. It's the Pistons playoff
Just ordered it.
drink featured on every Pistons playoff game. So come out here to Art and Jake's. Get yourself some margaritas. Jesus, Adam from
that
the
one's not getting right.
I don't think I can read that one, brother.
Shout out to Adam. We appreciate you.
He said, Spenny, tell Easy to shit on your face. No, I'm not going to do that. And then also come out here because Founders on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday are $5. So the all-day IPAs and the water hazards, which are really good.
Make sure you guys give these a go. They're a newer drink. They're 5% alcohol, and they are delicious.
Great for the summer.
Man.
That's a summer drink right there,
The
too.
chat is wilding right now. And
For
shout out to
sure.
Kayla for taking care
there
of
we
us
go.
here.
We got Chris with his first drink.
Chris with
Looking
the
good.
Motor City Marg. Let's
Motor
get the
City
review.
Marg. Let's get the review.
Motor City Margarita. We got some Blanco, some Caraco, Triple Sec, Island Oasis mix.
Yeah.
Talk about drunk. I'm drunk now. No, that's really good. That's really good. Strong but not too strong. Tahini on the rip. Okay, I like this drink.
Shout out to Kayla here at Art and Jake's, and shout out to all the margaritas here at Art and Jake's. Come out and celebrate your Cinco de Mayo the right way. And the chat is way too horny right now, man. You guys gotta relax.
They are horned up for game one.
Horned up for
sure.
game one. Bricked up for Cade Cunningham, man. Listen.
You got your phone.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, not in a sexual way, but when I saw the video, of Cade Cunningham dapping up Ben Wallace and dapping up Rick Hamilton,
that was
I almost started crying.
Yeah.
And then it went back, and it was put together with the video of him getting drafted, throwing the buffs on, and saying, Detroit, I'm all the way in.
Man.
This man, we don't deserve this man, bro.
We do.
We do. We went through hell.
That's
we
fair.
do. We ride for our teams better than
do.
anybody on planet
We
Earth.
deserve this.
There is not a
deserve this.
superstar that any city could want more than Cade Cunningham. He is the ultimate superstar. Not only is he one of, if not the best player on God's green earth, he is such a good dude. He's always down for the city. He bought in immediately. He's giving back. He does his events with his family and everything like that.
He's a leader on the court.
He's a leader on the court. He does the right thing.
Day one was a leader on the court.
You don't got to worry about him doing dumb shit. He just likes to get high and chill. Cade's the man, bro.
We don't know if he gets high.
Yeah, that's not confirmed.
NBA.
I would say about 98% of the players in the NBA smoke weed.
Except our
We don't know if
glorious
Cade
Cade
gets high. I'm
Cunningham.
going to read that one more time. We don't know if Cade actually gets high.
Allegedly, but I will.
Except our Caramel King.
What we do deserve Cade Cunningham, Spenny. The reason why is because this team was so bad for
He just
so
wants to get high
long.
and watch the heavyweights. So he does all that.
That is
Do you
confirmed.
want to be like Cade Cunningham?
Yeah.
Do you want to be like Spencer Raxter? Yeah.
I have a friend. Let's call him Cade.
Let's call him. Yeah.
He loves the Woodward heavyweights. He loves smoking a fat bleezy, sitting down on his couch doing nothing but watching us make dick jokes.
Oh, get him out! Get him out!
Can't
wait to see you on draft night, Dad.
We're up against a break. Why don't we hit break now,
Sorry,
and then
Nick.
we'll come back.
You're good.
We'll come back. I got some numbers to run by you guys as we preview this series.
Shout out.
Absolutely.
I got a couple over-unders as well that were staggering.
Okay, let's make some
Put
money.
the house on.
Let's see if DNC has something to say in the chat.
All right,
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah,
smash the like button also. Put
Smash
put
the
that
like
poll
button.
there if you can.
Yes.
It's
At some
Cinco de
point.
Mayo.
I
We're
already
feeling
got it.
good.
Cinco de Mayo.
Tell us where we're at, Easy.
We are Art and Jake's in Northville having a grand old time. And after this show ends, we are staying at Art and Jake's to watch Detroit Pistons put belt to ass on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Basketball.
We gave you the stat earlier, 12-0 in the last playoff matchups. No mas.
No mas.
On Cinco de Mayo, they said no mas.
No mas.
Just like we will. We'll whoop the Cavaliers' ass.
Woo.
Come up to Art and Jake's and watch it.
Come on.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week. Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
The Royal Junior Jesters, but my guys at Gold Crown. Been around since caregiver days. Listen, smoke like royalty, like yours truly, and get some Royal Junior Jesters.
Check it out.
Let's do the
I had corn in my mouth the whole time.
like Full House.
Easy was eating corn in the mouth. Welcome to Art and Jake's in Northville for game one of the Detroit Pistons series, joined by the two Detroit legends themselves, Ben Mo and Eazy for the Woodward heavyweights, and Chris holding it down, going to be on the mic for the Pistons game as well.
Yes, sir.
I am Nicholas Koloff. Fellas, Cinco de Mayo vibes are high. Tell me why the biggest reason the Detroit Pistons are winning this game, Eazy. I know you were knocking down that quesadilla for a sec. And grade the quesadilla.
10 out of 10.
Tens.
I'm like 10 out of fucking 10.
That quesadilla looked amazing.
And whatever little sauce they got on that there.
A little chipotle mayo, probably chipotle aioli.
Get more of
Yeah.
it. You know? Give me a cup of that, would you?
I think chipotle aioli and honey mustard.
That's what it is. Chipotle
are
aioli.
like the god tier of sauces. I think they go good on anything.
Yeah, they are bomb. Shout out to Aaron to the Stone. Hey, boys, just got home after a couple Modelo's and a Marg at my local and now having an epic pregame show. Watching my boys before the game.
We appreciate
Love
you,
yous
brother.
and LFG Pistons. Appreciate you, bro.
Love you too, man. And yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we're
who was that?
Aaron to the Stone, our
out.
guy. And yeah, we're going all night here. So after the heavyweights end, we're gonna end a little bit early so we can switch the things over and get everything set up for the watch party, because we're doing the watch party live here from Art and Jake's. It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. By the way, these steak bite guys.
Oh,
these
you got the steak
bites.
bites?
Oh, let's see
Yeah,
them.
look at this.
Let's see them.
Look at
I'm
this.
jealous.
Let's see it.
Show it to the camera, Chris.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh
Look at
yeah.
that.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Spit on it.
Put it in your mouth.
Jesus.
I'm about to just chew to it, chat. Everybody mute up and listen.
Yeah.
Well, you got some numbers for us.
I do have some numbers
We're
for
in
you.
Northville.
By the numbers.
By the numbers. Where do you guys want to start with this series? Do you
Brian,
want to start
we're in
with
Northville.
the Cavs defense, the Pistons offense, the Cavs offense? What can
I want to
alleviate
start
you
with the
guys
Cavs defense
Yes.
because Cade Cunningham wasn't his Cade Cunningham in those matchups.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to that. So the Cavs were 14th of 16 teams at points in the paint allowed in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh.
They were getting bludgeoned at points in the paint. They were the worst defensive rating remaining of all teams except for Philadelphia, who played Boston. And again, keep in mind, the Cavs played the Raptors. Like, they didn't play these world beaters. They played the Raptors without partially Brandon Ingram, also without Emmanuel Quickly. Like, there was a lot of missing pieces on that Toronto offense that's already not good. Cavs allowed the most points off turnovers in the playoffs, Easy. Cavs allowed most points off turnovers in the playoffs.
More than us?
They fouled, yes. They fouled second most. Opponent free throw attempts are the second highest amongst the NBA playoff teams.
Oh, I like that.
They are sending you to the line. They are turning the ball over, allowing you to score off turnovers. They're allowing points in the paint. The one good thing their defense is doing is they have done a good job so far in that last series, again, against Jakob Poeltl, at limiting offensive rebounds. That is the one thing that they have done so far. But their defense, worst defensive rating of the teams remaining outside of Philly. Again, second in opponent free throw attempts. They're fouling at a very high rate, getting people free throws. They allowed R.J. Barrett and Scotty Barnes to both average 24 a game in that series. The Cavs, 14th in points in the paint allowed, first off turnovers. They are not a good defensive team. In fact, all the numbers suggest that they are a terrible defensive team because they went against Toronto, who's not this star-studded offensive cast.
Yeah.
So that's the defensive numbers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Does that make you feel good, Easy?
Absolutely. I like the foul attempt you made out there. Not attempt, but the foul attempts that you said. Because I'm looking at Cade Cunningham in Game 7. He's throwing a couple of these before he jumps up into a little and one action.
I'm in for that.
I am in for that. And Cade Cunningham, up-and-coming star, he showed you he has everything it takes to become one in that Game 7 and every single elimination game leading up to that. NBA's went on to push him, give him some fouls. Give him some foul calls.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think so. And I think we saw in that first series his whistle be what it should be. You know, they gave him the superstar respect.
They did.
In that first series against the Magic. I think that will continue, especially after he has just been getting glazed uncontrollably.
Yeah, I love
on
it,
social, which he deserves.
Welcome.
Which he deserves.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Has anybody, because I don't really watch a lot of national media stuff.
I was just going to tell you about some national media, and
Brian
that is
Windhorst
when
was saying kind of meh.
we had Chris Broussard. He shouted
From
out.
Cleveland, by the way. Brian Windhorst.
Yeah, I got another one for you
Chris
too.
Broussard,
A little
fat bitch.
a little Cleveland love.
Come here,
Chris Broussard said Cade Cunningham has entered the discussion as the top American player in all of basketball.
Damn right.
Right there with Ant.
better
Nick
than
Wright
this guy.
fought him on the Ant thing, but Nick Wright also loves to hate on Detroit anything. So I give really no validity to what Nick Wright says
Nick Wright's a
about
turd.
Detroit.
Nick
But Chris
Wright's
Broussard's-
champion. The Boston. Sorry, Nick. Nick Wright's champion. The Boston Celtics already out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Round one? That happened round one?
Round one.
Wow.
Let's go. Yeah.
Ball knower Nick Wright, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
crazy.
Doesn't know shit. Go watch. Yeah, okay. Let's
So he's getting some plays.
get around that. Chris Broussard.
And his
give
hair
it-
sucks.
And
Chris
his hair
Broussard
sucks.
also Cleveland native, so him to say that, that's
Yeah.
love.
What's up with
Chris
all these
Broussard's a
Cleveland?
Cleveland native,
we
too.
got
Thank you, my
Nick
beloved.
Wright.
Shout out to Kayla again. We
Shout out
appreciate
to
you
Kayla
taking
at
care of
Art and
us,
Jake's.
As always.
Thank
she's
you
the
very
best.
much.
Come out here to Art and Jake's Northville and ask for Kayla and make sure you tip your waitress. She's taking care of us.
Oh, sorry.
All right, we're going to go to break real fast. And
Super
we'll be
fast.
right back.
Chris looks like he's eating a human over there, dude. He's hunched over like a fucking.
We're going to go to break real
Whoa.
fast. We'll be right back. We're going to keep talking Detroit Pistons and their matchup. But first, Chris, who do we got to tell them about?
Tell them about Pure Psychiatry.
I will tell them about Pure Psychiatry because we talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Pure Psychiatry, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. With 18 locations spread throughout Michigan and Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you're looking to take that first step, visit PurePsychMI.com. All right, let's
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into Easy.
Guys, Supreme Lending is the dream team if you are looking for a home. They got 0% down payment programs available. And all you have to do if going for appraisal is mention Woodward Sports. You get $500 off of your appraisal. Make sure you are tapped in with the boys, Chris and Chad. Their numbers are on the screen. They're the best in the game. 99% close on time rate, 97% customer satisfaction score. Supreme Lending. Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Shout out to Art and Jake's here in Northville for having us. Shout out to their Pistons playoff drink feature, the Motor City Marg. This thing is money, dude.
Is it?
Looks delicious. Looks like a little bit of tahini on the rim there.
That's cheesesteak here.
We got some chicken chipotle cheesesteak right here. We're getting to it here at Art and Jake's in Northville. Gearing up for the big game one tonight.
Damn,
fellas,
son.
I'm feeling better and better the closer we get.
The parm on the bread.
The parm on the bread?
Oh.
Where you got your laptop open?
He's using it as a phone thing.
Yeah, we're good.
I forgot mine.
His
So
laptop
don't
as a phone stand.
Don't judge me.
Use the laptop.
Don't judge me. Don't judge.
Shout out to everybody. Yeah.
Guten Tag, happy Cinco de Mayo.
I hate you about your food. Because you wrote down some over-unders, huh?
Yeah, I did have some that kind of stood out to me. I want to get your guys' thoughts on this real quick because I thought the biggest over-under to me that was a simple sign of the over was Donovan Mitchell over 24.5. Looked ridiculously low. I think he's closer to 30 in this game. And then a guy for the Detroit Pistons I thought is going to be over as well. Big Unk, Game 7, over-under 17.5. I think he gets to 18 rather easily. Where are you guys at with Mitchell over 24.5 and Tobias Harris over 17.5?
I'm smashing Tobias Harris over 17.5.
Like
I think the matchup with this is very similar to what we saw in the Orlando series. I think they're going to want to switch Evan Mobley onto Cade, and that will allow Tobias to get Mitchell or Harden or even Wade, one of those guys on him that are smaller, that are weaker, and he'll be able to just get Unk buckets. And at home, coming off of that shooting performance that he put on in the last game. I truly believe that Tobias Harris will keep it going. I think he's going to average 20 again in this series.
Wow.
Wow, that'd be amazing.
I think he's going to. I think it sets up exactly like the last series of where the best way for them to stop Cade is to switch Mobley onto him, and that will put a smaller player on Tobias, and he's going to get unk buckets.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the recipe, that definitely makes sense. I guess the thing that makes me, I don't know, John. Fuck it. Tobias is probably the second. He is the second best offensive option on this team. Aside from Cade Cunningham, he's going to have to provide that. We don't have Dennis Schroeder to split that halfway with him like we did last year. And by the way, we didn't make it out of the first round last year. Tobias, take the brunt of it. Spread the floor too with it. Fuck it. Fuck it. He's going to have to.
And also, this Cavaliers team allows a lot of mid-range jumpers.
Yes.
And so for Tobias and Cade, that's very good.
That's where you live.
That's where they eat.
That is where you live. I like that. I like that one. Sorry. I like that one for the Pistons. I like Tobias's over. I am a little worried that maybe this repeats last series where he starts off cool and picks up as the series goes on, feels out the defense, figures it out. But, I mean, look, just 2 days ago you put a career playoff high. Like, you know, you were playing phenomenal, Tobias Harris, so I think you can expect him to play phenomenal in this game. I'm certainly not mad at that. Nick, who is the other? Oh, Donovan Mitchell.
Who was it, 24
Over
and a half?
under 24 and a half. I said that he is going to be similar to Cade on points per game in this series. I think he dominates against the Detroit Pistons throughout his career when he put up 27 a game throughout his young career against the Pistons. But obviously, playoff matchup, it's going to get a little tighter. His over-under is 24 and a half.
Donovan Mitchell, career choker in the playoff semifinals.
In the semifinals.
He has never made it out of the semifinals in his entire career.
And that
is this his best team, though? Is this his best team?
No, those Jazz teams were better.
The Jazz teams were better.
With Rudy?
So?
Yes. Yeah. With prime Rudy, Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. You had two All-Stars.
You got James Harden, Evan Mobley, top
was
3
17,
pick,
8, and 8.
Yeah.
Like
Prime Gordon Hayward was dog.
Gordon Hayward was an All-Star. He was an All-Star. You have Paul Millsap, too.
Yeah.
What a perfect superstar for Utah.
Yeah.
But what I'll say is this. For real. What I'll say is this.
And then he went to Boston.
Is that
he knew his crowd. I knew he was buying my jersey.
He knew where his bread was buttered.
He knew where his bread was buttered. For sure.
Donovan Mitchell, Nick, that's above what he averaged in the last series against Toronto. That he only averaged 22 or 23 points per game last series. So for them to expect an uptick, that tells me also that they believe that Asar is guarding Harden.
That's true.
I'd love to see what Harden's number is.
I got it here for you, Chris.
We'll go to that next. But I mean, yeah, he might be the guy that scores a lot of he might be a guy that scores a lot of points in this series. So he might be the over, but this Pistons defense is good, man. It's not just Asar that makes this defense great. So
Tampa Bay
I think
Lions
the Pistons have a good chance.
Tampa Bay Lions fan says, "Why does Chris say toe bias?"
Feet guy.
All Tampa's thinking
You
about his
caught me.
toes. All right, here we go.
Big feet guy.
Known foot guy James Harden over under in this game is 19 and a half. And they're daring you to take the over at plus 104.
Ooh.
James Harden over under 19 and a half. Chris, your theory is that that's because Asar Thompson is getting thrown on him?
Absolutely, because he averaged
old
22
man,
in the
Jay.
last series. So for him to have a downward in points per game and to be plus money for the over, that tells me that Asar Thompson is guarding him. And I'll shoot it back to you guys, boys, because I like the under in that one. And beyond that, does that not sound like Jalen Duren average rates? I mean, I said better player in the series.
You're right.
Jalen Duren than James Harden. I mean,
I think Duren could be flirting around 20 points per game this series.
It doesn't seem far off.
No. He eats against the Cavs.
I'm telling you, Duren's going to be better than Harden in the series.
I don't want to be a party pooper here. I'm worried
makes
about
sense.
that size inside. I think it's going to be closer to 15, which I would be happy with.
I would be worried about the size inside if he hasn't dominated that size inside every single game that they've played this year. Like, they're big, but they're not tough. And, like, Orlando had size inside that's also tough.
Yeah.
And that's
Right.
I think we're going to see a lot of Asar to Duren dunks. I think we're going to – because Cade – I'm expecting Cade to struggle a little bit in this series to begin. Not, like, struggle, but be like 24-6 or something like that before he really, because they do play good defense on Cade Cunningham. But I expect Asar's secondary ball handling to really show out in this one. And I think he's going to have a couple lobs to Duren.
Yeah, I mean, even go back to the first series, too. Another guy kept taking the ball off the court was Tobias Harris. So I'm curious to look at his assist numbers, even. Pull that up in a minute.
Terry Foster, known foot guy, says nitty-gritty. That's true.
Terry Foster, known foot guy.
Terry Foster does love women's feet.
Just not Darren Riccardi.
Dude, I love Terry so much.
Shout out.
He's genuinely one of the best people I've ever known.
Obviously, I only have the Woodward sports experience.
Yeah.
But all of our OGs have been the best.
The best. The
Terry
best.
Foster, Darren Riccardi.
Oh, yeah.
Braylon. Neil.
Big Herb. No, Big Herb was beating me.
Sean, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
blessed.
We really are.
We're blessed with great guys that have been in the industry for so long that look out for us.
Shout
out.
out.
In a way, I feel we helped them, too, though, because they're making the transition from
old media to new media.
Yeah, to digital media.
For sure. We still got to kick Maz in the ass a little bit.
Got it.
We got to get Maz on TikTok. I feel like Maz would be a TikTok star.
I feel like Maz too horny for TikTok.
No,
I feel like you could be.
No, not get him on.
Not scroll,
not
just
make
post.
Him, post. Yeah,
Yes.
we need him to make TikTok.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you guys talked
Adam's
about
not an OG. Adam's the same age as us.
You guys talked about some
Love Adam though.
Big
Who
unks.
said that?
And KJ Obey says Adam. That was one
Check
thing.
it out.
Adam, we're not an OG.
That was one thing that really pissed me off about Adam. We were in a meeting, and he was like, "Yeah, this is your first big boy job. I know that." I was like, "No, I came from 2 salaried positions and left benefits on the table to be here, and we're the same age, brother."
I made 6 figures
Yeah.
before I came here, bro.
Love Adam though.
Shout out.
Shout out
Check it
right
out.
there. We
Check
talked
it
about.
Check it out.
Talked about big
He didn't
unks.
show up. Adam should have showed up to the party.
Big
Should have.
Text him
I did text him.
today.
No, I'm going to text him right now.
big
Adam, I'm
unks.
talking shit about you live on air.
Let's go. Players stepping up in
doesn't love
this
us.
series. I talked about Donovan Mitchell and Cade Cunningham, obviously being stars for their respective teams, but the role players are going to have to step up. And one guy, I believe I saw 2 for 10 in the chat that from deep, was Duncan Robinson. He's going to get open looks. He has to knock him down at home. His over-under in this one, boys, is over-under 11.5 for the over. I like the over in that spot there. I think Duncan Robinson is obviously, an elite three-point shooter. I don't think he's going to struggle again. I think he'll get some open looks, and I think he'll knock him down to try to get the, Detroit fans and faithful on their feet early, because nothing gets the crowd fired up like a big dunk or like a big-time 3, boys.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Duncan Robinson over under 11.5. Where are you guys sitting with that one?
I like the over for Dunk in this game because he shot so poorly in Game 7.
Yeah.
And he saw all his boys having fun. Obviously, he enjoyed it because they won, and he's a team guy. But he wanted to be in on that 3 parade that the Pistons were dropping in Game 7.
He was Squidward. He was the Squidward meme
he's
outside.
the Squidward meme. So I think he'll bounce back. I do. I think Duncan will have 4 3-pointers in this game. And, I think he'll have a good game.
I think if Duncan has 4 3-pointers, I just don't see the Pistons losing that game.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, I think if Duncan Robinson is giving you that kind of volume and efficiency, then you are in a very, very good position. So, yeah, I like Duncan's over for all the reasons you guys said. I think that he is a safe bet to knock down. I think he's like minus 300 for 2 threes. So, he's going to have a good series. I think tonight will be the start of that.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I don't know where to land with Duncan, to be honest with you. Shout out.
Do you want a koozie and a sticker?
Hell yeah.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Thank
you.
Said hi.
What's your name?
Karen, nice to meet you.
Shout out to Karen here.
Let's go.
A fan of the Woodward Sports, hanging out with us. Yeah, take one as well.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Shout out to Karen.
Thank you so much. Fan here,
That's awesome.
Karen, walking up, recognized
That's
us, said she loves us, she loves the podcast. And that's awesome, man.
Very
That's really what it's all about.
Shout out to Karen.
I know, I feel like every time I say this, it's like corny and cliche and
Keep
stuff
saying
like
it,
that.
Spenny.
But
Keep saying it.
we would not be able to do this without you guys. I don't
It's not
think.
corny, it's the truth.
Yeah, I don't think you know truly how much you mean to us personally, specifically this show.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are not a former NFL All-Pro. We are not a former 4-time Stanley Cup champion.
Well-
We are not a broadcaster for the Detroit Pistons. We are just guys who got it out of the mud, that love the sports, that love the city, that love the vibes. And you guys rock with us, and we appreciate you so much. And if you really 2.0, we're gonna be leaning into you guys even more.
Yes.
So the most you could do to support us is to like and share the stream.
Always.
And support our sponsors.
Water Hazard, baby.
Water Hazard, All Day IPA, Art and Jakes, Founders Brewing. Support our sponsors and go into an Art and Jakes. Go into a wherever one of our sponsors, a Loom.
Woodward Sports.
Say, hey, Woodward Sports told us about you guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, the word of mouth in this business means so much.
Yeah.
And that's on you guys. And we appreciate you so much for being with here for us.
Shout out. I know you said we didn't, we weren't 4-time Stanley Cup champion, everything like that. I'm also not a, former general manager of the Detroit Lions, which I like to get told a lot in the comments there, So there we go. Shout out to the chat.
Miller out of
we appreciate you guys
He's a
big
former
time.
varsity captain of the soccer team,
Hell
right?
yeah,
So
brother.
goddamn
And he's
respect.
fast as fuck,
Faster
boy.
than golf.
Let's go. All right.
Best
Appreciate you, boys. Let's go.
All right, let's go to break real quick.
Yep.
I feel like that's a good emotional spot to end it. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking Pistons because the Detroit Pistons, Game 1 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, round 2 of the playoffs is tonight, and we're going to be live here. So we're breaking it down. Who do I got to tell them about, Chris?
Actually, Nick has to tell us about
There we go.
Thrive.
Thrive, baby.
Thrive, baby. Come on, nail this
Thrive
one.
Energy. We will drop it in the chat right now because today is your last day.
Hey, you want to support us?
Right now.
Yeah,
This
right
is the
now.
biggest time to do so. You can get 3 free cans. Just pay the shipping fee. Just put day. Honestly, Thrive Energy. It truly is a great new sponsor of ours at Woodward Sports. When you get tired in the afternoon, you get that 2 o'clock feeling, you need just an extra pep in your step. Try Thrive Energy, or maybe you're even trying to get off of the nicotine and try something else and that little extra bang to your Friday night or Saturday night. Try Thrive Energy. It has worked for us here at Woodward Sports. You're going to love it too. Make sure to try it, and you get 3 free cans
$6.
today.
I bought
Use
some
code
today.
WSN. Make sure to check it out. Thrive Energy. You're going to love it, and we love it here at Woodward Sports. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Shout out to Founders Brewing. Like, I've been drinking Founders and their stuff for a long time now. The all-day IPA, like we said, it's a 15-year anniversary. It's delicious. They have a ton of great beers. I actually went and toured their brewery on a bachelor party. Founders is amazing. Now they've got water hazards. It's a vodka cocktail. It's
Water.
5% alcohol by volume.
Water.
I promise you right now, I don't want to mix the beams, cross the ads. It tastes exactly like Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Like, it's really good. This is the first time I've tried it. It's amazing. Golf course, beach, boat, campfire. No matter what you're doing this summer, you're going to want a water hazard in your hand because they're delicious. So go check them out. Founders Brewing Company, Water Hazards, their first ever canned cocktail.
Check him out.
Maha Splashed. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Weights Live, WoodwardSports.com. Easy to watch more Rex. Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share
we
it.
Are live at Art and Jake's in Northville. Putting on for the Detroit Pistons before they take out the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got some drama.
Drama for your mama?
There's some drama in the last series. Best friend head coaches. You had the ex-boyfriend versus the new boyfriend.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Going on. So in this series, allegedly, the Cleveland Cavaliers were kind of coasting that back half of the year. Remember Chris kept recapping to the Cavs and the Knicks, who was going to take that third seed. Or the Cavs were coasting.
They wanted us.
Because they were targeting this matchup. Not only that, last two times we played them, their locker room was talking that cash shit.
Money.
And then what they do? They cashed it.
Yeah.
They whooped our ass that last time. Cleveland Cavaliers targeting Detroit Pistons. What do you guys think about that?
LeBron James ain't here no more. Like
so in the back, where was it?
The Cavs don't got LeBron. He ain't walking through that door. They got nobody in that building that's been able to carry a team further. James Harden's gotten to the Western Conference Finals a couple times. He got to finals when he wasn't the best player, third best player on the team. But this is a team full of guys that need to prove something.
Send it to Chris.
Yeah.
They need to prove something, and I think all the pressure in the world is on them. I think if the Pistons are competitive with them, they break, just like history tells you they break.
Chris, I'm throwing something in
Breaking news on the exact moment, basically, of us bringing this up.
I was going to
the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jesus Christ, Easy.
Yeah, wait.
What happened?
I'm getting the picture to Chris.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, this is crazy timing.
I don't think there's pressure on them, Chris. They don't fear us. They are talking cash shit, and they brought it to social media.
Chris, I put it in my DMs to myself.
Okay.
Day of the game. Cleveland Cavaliers talking the cash shit to Detroit Pistons. Calling on some of our all-time greats even.
That's
in a sense.
crazy,
you guys will see here shortly, but
yeah, wow, that's nuts.
As a Piston, if you're a Pistons fan going to the game, nothing should motivate you more to cheer than this.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Look at this.
This is crazy.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? We're gonna show you what the bad boys are gonna do. Oh, man. Adam just texted me. He said, I just heard what you idiots said with a bunch of laughing emojis. Come check out the stew, Adam. Come check out the stew.
Check out the stew.
Check it out.
Did you text him?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Cleveland Cavaliers talking that cash shit, boys.
Yeah, this is
and they cashed it the last time they did it, too.
Yeah. This is pretty wild. Cavaliers, I don't know if you want that smoke. Because without LeBron, you're nothing. Literally nothing.
I'm chill on Mark Price.
Yeah, sorry.
Chill on Mark Price and Brad Daughtry.
DJ Harper.
Fellas, this is crazy. This is probably the same social media intern that was fucking in there when they were talking it up to their team, and they were probably got the quote from one of these Cavaliers talking that shit about the Detroit Pistons. We're the young guys on the block. You know what happened to you guys last year? You got bounced. No one believed in you. And, James Harden, you trade for Notorious Choker. I do think this series is going to go 7 games.
Oh.
I love that.
But, yeah, you love that, Chris?
I love that. James Harden shoots under 30% in games 5 through 7.
I dig that.
Wow.
For sure, but,
that's crazy stat.
And not only that, he doesn't even shoot that shit. So when he does, it misses.
I'll never forget when Manu Ginobili escorted his ass out. I've never been more ashamed of anyone in my life.
As much shit as we want to talk about the Cavs, talking crazy and everything, the Pistons haven't done shit either yet. This new group has not done it. They need to come out with that mentality, that grit, that all dog, as they wanted to say, and come out here and punch them in the mouth. Like, you got game one. I was at game one. The crowd was never into it. You know why? Because this team was down 15 in the first quarter. You cannot do that today. You have to step up, limit the turnovers, knock down your open shots, and, let Cade go be a superstar.
Yeah, I think you just got to play Pistons basketball. Because when you've done that against this Cavaliers team, when you've been physical, when you've been the guy, I think that it's shown out. And you've beaten them pretty handedly. So as long as you go out there and you play Pistons basketball, I think you take care of business.
I'm really looking forward for Detroit Pistons responding to this one. Both just in the series, getting questioned, getting tested, home court, game one, team that's been talking that shit. Bring it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Give them what they asked for.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you want the bad boys? Give them the bad boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you better be careful what you're asking for,
exactly.
Cavs fans. Because when people ask for the bad boys, they normally don't leave the stadium in one piece. And so I know all those soft motherfuckers you got on the Cavs, whether it be Spider Mitchell or James Harden, the balding beard, or you're looking at, Evan Mobley, Mr. 17 and 6. That team that you put out there couldn't stomach the bad boys.
Fuck no.
So you better hope this team doesn't see that.
Hell no.
You're muted. Idiot.
They beat a bunch of Canadians, and they got their chest out. They beat Jakob Poeltl. He's a scrub. He can't play.
He's a bona fide scrub.
Thank you.
I'm telling you guys, man, I love that Cleveland is this confident.
Do you remember
I love that they want this matchup.
Yeah.
What did they say? They said something like they're going to whoop us.
They said they know they're better than us. They said they lost that game, but the
little bit more
overwhelming feeling was that they're better than us.
That's right.
That's it.
Lil Baydoun.
Yeah.
Lil Baydoun.
That's just cope on another level. Yeah, we lost that game, but really, guys, we're better. All right, fucking
But they proved it the last time out too, though.
In the regular season, they played great in the regular season. James Harden, great regular season guy, terrible playoff guy. Donovan Mitchell, great regular season guy, terrible playoff guy.
Terrible.
He's a real dirtbag.
It's like an idiot.
Hey, Canadians are cool, man, says Eagle Explorer.
I could say
he
that.
He is Canadian.
Chris is Canadian.
He could call you syrup drinkers if he wants to. He could call you moose fondlers if he wants.
You guys bag your milk. You're disgusting.
That is kind of crazy. Bagged milk is wild.
That is wild.
Shout out the chat.
It's also more of a natural process, no?
Why is that?
It reminds me of home.
I don't respect it.
Shout out the chat. We got a bunch of you guys in there gearing up for game one of the Detroit Pistons versus the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference semis. And fellas, almost at that 200 like mark as well. Chris, shout out for the like poll.
Shout out, Chris.
Shout out to everybody in the chat for
Smash
smashing that like button,
Three
getting
more.
us over. 3 more. And this is what it is all about, fellas. We were, I think, all a little nervous when the Pistons found themselves down 3-1 to the Orlando Magic. The calf news came out, and boom, took care of business. Shout out Chris, doctor over there, called Franz, never coming back in the series.
Absolutely.
Shout out. But the Pistons found their swagger. And with them finding their swagger in that Game 7 and Game 6 when they went on that unbelievable run, it put my confidence level back in this team, specifically because a guy like Tobias Harris blew up. And that was my biggest concern. Did you have enough offense on this team? They didn't go out and upgrade. But if playoff Toby comes out in game like he did in Game 7 throughout this whole entire series, Pistons are coming out of the East, and that's why I believe the Detroit Pistons win this series in 7 games. They beat the Cavaliers. I'm officially giving my prediction. It's Detroit Pistons winning in 7.
What about you boys? Official prediction.
I will, real quick. Great name in the chat and a great comment. Sticks Zadina says snow Mexicans. LOL. Talking about the Canadians. Happy Cinco de Mayo, eh?
Happy Cinco de Mayo, eh?
Freddie fell with the super chat.
Freddie fell with the super chat. He said, hey, Cleveland, you ever get your shit pushed in? Great scene, great movie. Keith Gallardo says, Detroit basketball. So what's Joey like, Michigander? Joey's the GOAT.
Oh, man.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah,
Detroit.
Joey used to be on the network.
You know,
he was on the morning show.
Joey
with
was
Dick
on
and,
the morning show.
Corey Woods.
Joey is
Check it out.
one of the best men I know. Like, he is such a good guy, man.
Great heart.
And I'm so happy to be working for him and working with him.
Good dude.
But official prediction of this series, I've got the Pistons in 6. I think they take care of business. I think it's less drama. I think they get up, too. They're playing with a lead. They're playing with a 2-1 type of advantage. And, I'd like, because if they play Pistons basketball and they play physical and they play in the paint and they force turnovers from James Harden, it should be a pretty convincing win for the Pistons. But I'll give the Cavs a couple because I respect the talent.
Easy.
Let's go 6 games. Detroit. Let's go beat them at their place.
Yeah.
It's their place.
Yeah, and that's one, too.
They ain't going to Cleveland twice,
We haven't
boys.
seen Cade Cunningham in a
Well,
closeout game on the road. And everybody says, I've talked to Braylon, I've talked to D-Mac, I talked to Lindsey Hunter, I've talked to professional athletes that I won't mention because I still want to talk to them about things like this. All of them have told me it feels so much better to silence the crowd, to win on the road, to see just the sad fans, because these guys are petty. Yeah. These guys are competitors, and these guys hate the opposing fans. So I want to see closeout Cade in a road game.
Ponies in 6.
They're making one trip and one trip only to Cleveland. Pistons in 5.
Ooh.
Chris talking
We're gonna
crazy.
I like it.
I like it a lot too. I think, honestly, every team wins their home games, and this is why the Detroit Pistons being the number 1 team in the East is going to come down to it. I think we protect our home court like we didn't in the past, and you're going to see the Pistons go up 2-0. They haven't played the same. They really haven't looked the same in Orlando besides the end of Game 6 there either. So I believe this Pistons team kind of being younger, besides a guy like Unk, going on the road is a little bit tougher in those environments. And I think you'll see that team step up in Cleveland, but I think the Pistons protect home court. We got Spenny Goonin over here. What do we got?
Shout out the Loom Girls.
Oh.
Shout out the Loom Girls.
Big Dobbs.
Listen, so I'm going to say it now. I hope she's watching. Kendra Lust followed me on Instagram today.
Shout out.
That is a career mark for me. Not going to lie. That is a legendary box to check.
Box to check.
Hopefully I get to check another box. If you know,
You
I'm just
check
kidding.
that box.
But
Respectfully.
Respectfully. Shout out to Kendra Lust.
Welcome to the club.
Huge fan of your work.
Got to make it about him.
Put in the hours, put in the research. We can break down tape. But no, that was really cool.
3-on-3 Kurt. I'll give my predictions after Game 1. Come on.
Yeah.
Come,
It's
like,
soft.
what are we doing?
That is soft.
3-on-3 Kurt, I feel you, though. You
What?
want to see the matchup?
Yeah, so if Cleveland comes in here and hammers
I'm going
us.
with Stones.
Super chat nitty gritty in there. He says semi is all the Cavs can muster. Can't get fully bricked up like we do in the D. LFG Pistons turn the F up in LCA tonight.
I thought
Yes,
about
sir.
today, too.
Absolutely.
Like,
Followed
obviously they
back.
had LeBron.
Yes, Anthony Patterson. Followed back.
But before then, how do you be a Cleveland Cavaliers fan? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a random team to be a fan of.
You don't have shit to do.
Outside of LeBron James,
Be
before
born in
LeBron
Cleveland.
James, you know?
Be born in Cleveland.
It's kind of wild.
Anywhere in Ohio, right? Or is it just
You don't
Is it
choose
just
to be a
Cleveland?
Cavs
No,
fan.
a lot
It's
of
not sweet
Toledo
logo.
fans are Michigan. Like,
Yeah,
Let's
a lot of
go,
Cavs fans in
KG
Detroit.
in the building. Let's
Shout
go.
out KG in the house.
In the building. I know we are not talking
KG
any
in
of
the
this
building.
tonight. One guy starting, Zach McKinstry back. Framber Valdez is
Yeah.
getting the start.
Yeah.
He needs to put the team on his back right now. You win out, you got a star in free agency. He needs to play like a star straight up. Back to the Pistons, but wanted to give Framber a
No,
quick
what happened last
shout-out.
night?
Oh, bullpen disasters.
Bullpen
Velcasco. I got to think.
Good to
Vel
see.
Rocco. I don't even know what
Good
the
to
guy's
see
name is. He
Z-Mac
blew
back
the game.
out there.
Yeah, he blew the game.
Super chat from Michigan 0207. He says, easiest matchup, rather play New York or Philly? I think the easiest matchup is Philly, but I'd rather play New York.
I'd rather play New
I
York.
think it's New York.
I want that blood.
I want that blood. And
Yeah.
this team wants that blood.
I want that blood.
Could you imagine sweeping the Knicks in the Eastern Conference
Oh
Finals?
my God! Give us the Knicks.
We got to
know Knicks fans. That guy's never been back. He was shitting, pissing himself.
Yeah.
Give us the
7.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Jalen Duren
still in it.
We got to get back.
Yes.
We got to get past the Cavs first, though.
Yep.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals start tonight. Detroit Pistons, Cleveland Cavaliers at Little Caesars Arena. We are live at Art and Jake's. We'll be broadcasting live at Art and Jake's, courtesy of their amazing drinks, whether it's the Founders Water Hazard or All Day IPA or the litany of margaritas that they have available on Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo here.
Make sure you guys tap in. We're just going to take a quick break, switch things over, and then we'll get the watch party rolling. So stay tuned. Live watch party here tonight. For Chris, for Luke, for Brendan, for Gordon, for KG, for Easy, for Nick, I am Spenny. We are the heavyweights,
Stones
and we'll
in
see you
7.
guys in about 5 minutes. Peace.
Stones in 7.